Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. Now, it's going to be randomizer day. Yesterday, we're doing it today instead because yesterday was the anniversary. But I've actually gone through and, made the randomizer work properly. So now, these little buttons down here, upon selecting them, you'll generate a team of almost exclusively status effect identities with that status effect. Now, I say almost because there's some bugs I need to work out, namely the fact that it can still, if it chooses a sinner that doesn't have status effect on it at all. Like if it chooses her Heathcliff for burn, it'll just use a random Heathcliff ID. I'll get that done eventually, hopefully. But yeah, we'll do poise. I think poise is a safe pick because there's only one person without a poise ID, and that being Honglu. Of course, ego gift, prescripts, blank ego, that stuff as normal. And let's see what our team is going to be. Okay, yeah. For example, you can see there. I'm gonna reset that. If you saw that Honglu is there, and that's because it's bugged. If Honglu shows up, I'll reroll. Yeah, there we go. That's a better team. It's all people who have poise on them in one way or another. We have... Okay, the rarity is also broken. I don't know why it thinks you're a 3-star and you're a 2-star and you're a 2... Okay, yeah, there's quite a few things that need to be fixed. Don't worry about that, though. But anyways, yeah, this'll be our team. Simple enough. God. I'll try and fix that soon. But yeah, give me a second to, build it. Unlucky number 4, whenever we roll a 4, you can only use defensive skills. Simple enough. And yeah. Alright, the teams have been set up. I also did fix that bug with the program. I figured out what it was. I fixed the bug of the border being wrong, saying a 3-star is a 2-star and 2-star is a 3-star. As for the other bug, with just generating people like Honglu and Poise teams, I still don't know what the issue is. Hopefully I'll figure that out soon. Yeah, this is the order. I closed the program, but I made sure to actually input the correct order of sinners beforehand. You can see we've got the egos, and we've got the prescript here. Anytime we roll a 4 for speed, we need to just purely defend. Fine little prescript. Hopefully I'll remember about it. No promises. Yes, for example, Captain Ishmael can't do anything this turn, has to stand around and watch. Yeah, for starting U-Gifts, I just went with Stone Tune Nebulizer. If I wanted to, I could have reset for the Fusion Gift, because we're guaranteed to have enough, units with Poise on a team like this. But yeah, I've still got some bugs to iron out, of course. Hopefully I'll figure that out soon, though. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what the issue is, because I'm very bad when it comes to coding. I've got such a very basic sense of what I'm doing, but that I've got like Yandere dev level coding, It is not well done at all. And if I ever want to make any actual meaningful change to the program, I'm going to need to rewrite it from scratch with, actually better usage of the code and stuff, because it is not good. It works, don't get me wrong. It probably just is overly complicated for what it's supposed to do, right? And I don't mean overly complicated in a good way. I mean, it's doing, like, the same, like, things over and over. I forgot to check for 4s. Whoops. What did I say? Hopefully no one got a 4 for speed that turn. Someone probably did, though, just logically speaking. That's fine. That's what happens when I'm talking about something instead of actually, like, paying attention to what's going on. Oh well. You probably rolled a 4. I wouldn't be shocked. That's how it is. I'm really bad at actually following the prescripts. I'm lucky I have not been executed by a proxy yet. Maybe I got the prescript, occasionally disregard previous prescripts, though. It could happen. And I do guess the best way to get around this team would be, like... I don't have Yisong, but if I had Yisong on this team, I could just spam Crow's Eye View and usually roll higher than a 4. Unless I rolled, like, a base 1 speed, which not even the enemies can do. Even Mariachi Sinclair is like a 2 to 3, right? Something like that. Usually, it ends increased even more because we're in Mirror Dungeons. Max is 5 instead. He's like a 2 to 5. You get what I mean? I do believe. Good spam haste. There's not too much haste beyond, like, there's not too many good ways to get the entire team to have haste beyond Crow's Eye View, unfortunately. But Crow's Eye View is a funny way to do that, if we could. We can't. I guess by the time this video goes up, yeah, later, We will be at the point where people will have Angela now. Or no, we're still a week away. What am I saying? No, you get the banner this week, right? Next week, this time, from you get Angela announcer. I forgot for a second that it was, the 2-week mark, not the 1 week. Yeah, you get your anniversary banner today. How swell is that? I haven't gotten it yet because I'm recording it, as far as the game's concerned, the day before. The resets, like, afternoons, but still. That means tomorrow I'll have the funny banner. And, I'm sure it'll be funny or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. We already got the actual main reward for the anniversary date itself, that being the guaranteed 3-star ticket. A lot of people have gotten good stuff, I hope. I just randomly used it yesterday for the sake of the bit. Since 3-star guaranteed tickets don't do much for people with most IDs in the game. Chances of getting something I don't have are very low, even when new stuff is added. Because there's like 33 stars in the game right now, right? 30-something. Yeah, definitely more than that, because everyone's got at least 3. And then there's 3 people that have 2, right? Oh, yeah. I guess that means there's 39 3-stars in the game. That is a lot. Well, when they add a new ID next week, I'll have a 1 in 4. I'd have a 1 in 40 chance of actually getting the new ID. Which isn't very good. And it's technically slightly higher because there's a chance I get multiple 3-stars, that sort of thing. But you get the gist. So we'll grab the Carmilla. I'm looking for poise stuff, ideally. In order to commit to the poise bit. We can get more of this. Now we'll do more skill 3s. No need to always go... I love the assist attack so much, but I don't need it every time. Bleed too. Bleed and poise go hand in hand. Especially since we've got a couple of, like, those Bloise units. Really just you two, mainly you. But yeah, you guys both have poise and bleed. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say though, so what was going on with the borders being wrong, it was specifically these 3, and that's because it was pulling the border from Rodian's other poise ID, and the border for these guys from their other poise IDs, because you've got LCR, which is poise into 2-star, you've got She, which is poise into 2-star, and you've got, Kurokuma, which is poise into 3-star. So they was getting the border from the wrong poise ID, so I fixed that, and now the randomizer should work properly. Although, I'll have to see if I can figure out the team thing. I'm sure it's just a simple error I have somewhere along the way. Or I probably just need to rework the system. I'm also forgetting about the 4s, aren't I? There's probably been so many 4s I've just not been paying to because I do not pay attention to the pre-script nearly enough. This is a very hard one to pay attention to because you gotta check every turn. I just gotta get in the mindset of checking for 4s, right? Then I'll start doing it. Like, you're a 4 this turn. You're sure have speed. You don't even have haste. You just roll it. Oh, you're a 3 to 8 speed ID. Interesting. I mean, it makes sense if she's speedy. You kind of want her to be speedy to, like, set up the red plum blossoms. So the rest of your team can, like, capitalize off of them, right? Fair enough. Although it could be good for, like, a poise team or something to have a fast Faust for the sake of setting up Hexnail as soon as possible. You're getting a nothing turn this turn? Alright. Sounds good to me. I'm really excited, though, for the... I'm excited for next week's banner. Because who knows what it's going to be. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not an ID, honestly. I'm hoping it's IDs because they're more interesting, but it's very well could just be some random ego. In which case, it would probably be something cool. Wouldn't be surprised if we got, like, Gossipy Amigo. Or, honestly, another Art of Blossom star makes a lot of sense. So that's a decent prediction for next week. Oh, that's another Burn Ego. We don't really need more Burn Egos, but knowing Project Moon, they do love those Burn Egos. And they do love giving second Egos to abnormalities that only have 1 Ego. Barring, of course, like, main story Abnos like that. Like, stuff like Season 1 Abnos that only have 1 Ego. They're never good. Okay. That's an unfortunate turn for me. That's a lot of 4s. That is a lot of 4s. We'll be fine, I'm sure. We can block these, and then we probably won't all die horribly. God, I use Zvi out, or no, I use Zvi Rodion so rarely that, like, it's weird looking at her skills. It's one of those IDs I just genuinely never use, I think. Sure, that's the weaknesses. That'll be nice. Main target is above half HP, versus above 75% HP. It looks like you're above 75% HP. Yeah. And then you can just, like, throw it in a branch of dollars. Thing too. It's resisted, but... I know, you're very actually. You just dodge. That's simple. It's that easy, sometimes. And he gets more poise thanks to the dodging. How swell. I still haven't tested it yet, but... Him Murso doesn't count as a bleed unit, right? For the sake of something like Bloody Mist. I was wondering about that, but then I realized, like... I don't think he doesn't count as an ID with bleed. Because Bloody Mist specifies IDs with bleed on their attack skills. So if it's not a counter, I'd assume it doesn't work. I don't know for sure though. Has anyone, if any of you guys have tested whether or not, I know it triggers Bloody Mist. If all 5 other IDs on the team are bleed, then I know Claim Their Bones will trigger Bloody Mist, get double damage. But I don't think he counts as one of the 5 for the bleed team, right? Because it's not on main skill. Kind of a hard thing to test, but there's definitely an easy enough way to do it. If you prefer it. Maybe I'll test that on my own or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm just vaguely curious. They're all dead. We can get more bleed. Pierce boost, that's fine. I don't want to buff their damage when we're going to be defending so often, but... Too late to regret. Let me just go top here. Should be good. I gotta remember the 4s. Like, you block this turn? Alright. You're blocking into normal guy. You should be fine. You have... Yeah, as far as the really strong poise IDs, we didn't really get a lot of really strong poise IDs here. Like, Captain Ishmael is a very strong ID, but as far as poise goes, her actual poise stuff isn't the most insane. Her main benefit is just kind of being like a bit of an all-arounder. You've got barely any poise, you've got barely any poise, your poise is awful, you've got barely any poise. You're like the only like fairly solid poise ID, and then again you're a Bloise type thing, bleed poise hybrid thing. Okay, that's a lot of 4s. 4 is like the most common speed. Almost every identity has 4 within its speed range. Okay, nice. Nice overbreathe fail. Like, I can only think of a couple IDs that don't have 4 within their speed range off the top of my head. Like, Mariachi Sinclair is one, but because we're in Mirror Dungeon, we have the +2 to max, so it goes from 2 to 3 to 2 to 5. And I think 7 Oda 7 Yisung have a 5 to 8 speed range? And I think those are the only ones that can get above a 4 for their minimum. Excluding, like, any haste or anything like that, right? So that's a lot of Wrath Resonance. How silly. Nice stuff, though. Yeah, so whack that guy a bit. Oh, that was the assist attack. Nice. You're dodging again. Speed range 3 to 8. Like, everyone here is going to have 4 within their speed range, without a doubt. Just because it's the most common speed number. Isn't it? Alright, we need to have you guys... Or just you would... Yeah, not you guys, just you singular. You've got multiple skill slots, so I got confused for a second. But Dawn needs to just dodge this turn. Unlucky. I mean, I need, like, an excuse for, like, why can't they move this turn? Like, do you think if they roll a 4, they, like, trip and fall? Like, because it's not slow enough to be, like, careful enough to not fall on a rock, but, like, if you're slower than a... Yeah, that's my reasoning, okay. If you have less than 4 speed, you're so slow, you're kind of more cautious. You kind of step over the rock. You see it and, like, kind of avoid it in time. But if you're over 4, you're fast enough that you just don't hit the rock anyways. Like, you're too fast for it. But the people who roll 4 for speed, they get unlucky and they trip on the pebble this turn. Just kind of have to rely on defensive skills. The Art of Blossom Moth. There it is. Then we get this funny little debuff here. It really doesn't do much, but it's funny. Ooh, decisions. Ruined Claret is not a bad idea. Nebulizer is not a bad idea. I really like to get Ruined Claret to ++ for the bleed count, but that's fine. We'll get another rest up next floor. We just have to make sure we go to it. Okay, Black Ledger. It's not good. We'll take it, but it's very bland. It's just resources, and it's like a once per fight resources, right? Say there was a blade lineage. Can you even do this? Yeah, you guys can. Oh yeah, because you are with blade lineage, so you get the buff. The blah 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 blah. The blade lineage. Oh. Yeah. First turn of an encounter, gain either resource equal to the number of enemies. If you got blade lineage stuff, you gain actually what you need the most. That's a cool effect, getting resources for what you need the most, but on an event exclusive EO gift and in pretty minimal quantities, I'm not too bothered. Okay, you guys defend. We can at least actually like try dodging stuff with your defense though, right? That's allowed. Don't think we really want to have you defend any of that stuff. No, not really. Like that. Looks good. Get that moonlit blade dance going. Back a little bit of bleed. Not a lot, though, because we don't have the bleed count going for us yet. Next floor, though. Get that bloise going. Bloise is just a funny word. I like saying it. Because the joke, of course, being it's a combination of bleed and poise, which is a fairly common combo on identities, but you guys are defending this turn. Anything that isn't paralysis, maybe? Or isn't important for instincts? Not really, okay. Well, we'll probably let... I don't want either of you guys being hit, though. That's like our strong unit. That's our 3 stars that can't do anything this turn. That's unfortunate. Yeah, get these instincts and stuff down. What can you win against? Not much. Okay, you're on random guy duty then. The best you can do. Oh, you can't actually clash anything, so that's even worse. Awesome. Well, I think we're gonna have to take this paralysis and bleed and stuff, and we will suffer a bit next turn. We'll be fine. We're fine. Nice crit, Sinclair. Close to breaking one of the arms on that guy. Yeah, right arm is getting low. You're getting paralyzed next turn. You're also getting paralyzed next turn. We did break right arm, though. Thanks to that sloth weakness. Great. Okay. Everyone has good speed this turn. Good to see. Can you guys win stuff even with your paralysis, maybe? Probably, yeah. Just do it against something like that, and you should still win. Do this against something like that, and you should still win? I think so. Maybe we flip those around. That should work, though. It says bad, but it's actually that bad. I forgot they've actually got, like, a lot of paralysis. Well, you should win this, right? Yeah, I think so. And you should win that. Yeah, I think that should be fairly free. Maybe. And then we just clash this other stuff best we can. Yeah, we're gonna need a little bit of egoing. We can throw some rocks at this guy. It's not a bad idea. Especially if we do it like this, hit all 3 of those parts, and then throw like a Duns at a Passion there. Okay. This is one of the clashes that was going well anyways. You get some poise next turn. I think the poise next turn on her skill 3 is exclusively because I have her up tie 4. They have all the units at up tie 4, including the base ones that don't really need to. Yeah, you should be hopefully fine though. Okay, yeah, you weren't actually the most fine there, but you pulled through things, so that's the enemy getting another unlucky tails. Do some more damage, should stagger this part. Wishing Karen hits all 3 enemies at once and does pretty good damage, because both arms of the big guy are staggered, and the other guy's arms aren't staggered yet, but it's still weak to sloth, even if it is resistant to blunt. Is it resistant to blunt? I don't remember. Either resistant or neutral, something like that. I think there was a slash, if I'm not mistaken. I think they're neutral to blunt. Yep. Also good crit. Staggered the bottom guy in the process there. Cool. Oh, and Sinclair doing work, carrying. Taking down that arm. Oh, you just went down entirely, jeez. Well, no one's at 4 speed this turn. Good stuff. And no one should be paralyzed this turn. Good stuff. You're on breaking that guy's arm duty. Sure. Everyone else focuses on the main guy. I don't like the noise it makes on the first plane of Red Blossom Scatter. I don't know. It might just be me, but like it kind of hurts. Like not a lot. It's not one of the ones that like genuinely hurts, but it's kind of sound that just kind of is like vaguely grating enough to get on my nerve. Maybe I need to turn the volume down or something. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Anyways, it's just you left. So you got 4 speed this turn, but you got staggered by the poison, so it doesn't matter. Nice. Should be able to stagger you almost immediately and then kill you. Dawn's gonna get staggered from the poison. If we don't kill you this turn, that's fine though. Really not that big of a deal. Just gonna be funny. Oh yeah, Harpoon of Obsession just kills though, because very funny idea. And there we go. That's the victory. I mean, a little bit of a long first 2 floors thing. 20 minutes and we've only 2 floors in. Feels like we're going a little slow. But that's fine. This is nice. We got Pride because we're Poise. Poise has Pride. Usually, some of these units don't. But that's fine. Oh, if I take this path, we're gonna have to fight Jun. That's alright. We got this. Okay. Faith would be nice, but I'd like to save my cost for the rest stop, I think. Make sure I can upgrade Nebulizer to max. Upgrade Moon Clarid to max. Oh, I already upgraded Nebulizer to max, right? But I can upgrade Moon Clarid to max. And I can also upgrade, like, Carmilla or something. Well, you're on defensive this turn. You rolled the 4. You suffer a little bit, although you do have slash attack, so you could throw in that lantern. Why not? It's a nice little thing to have. Because they're weak to slash, and I'd really like to kill some of these minions quickly. You know, prevent him from getting a stupid counter off. Yeah, that person I think does the mass attack, so that's good. God. And then Takeover Slash is a little bit of a high roller, so I'm glad it is not going through. Oh, crit. Cool. Wasn't, you know, the highest chances, but it was, I mean, it was fairly high. Yeah, thanks to Nebulizer. Hey, you are going to be funny this turn. You guys all rolled for... Okay. We don't even... No, we do get to hit Jun with you. I was about to say we don't even get to hit Jun this turn, but no, we will. With Dawn, who's... not necessarily doing the best. I guess unless we fail this, that's true. We might lose that clash. It is a favor, and if so, then you won't land a hit, then we just won't trigger the counter this turn, which is also a good outcome. Kill? Not quite, darn. That's helpful. We did get at least 1 kill though, so you've got like, what, 2 allies left or something? Yeah, you only get a 3-coin rule with Axe 3. That's better, at least. Dawn's still gonna get staggered by the other attack he's got, right? Oh, was he not attacking Dawn? I thought he was. Because I was mistaken. I know that 4 speed. Cool. Should be able to clean up here. Your allies should be dead by this point. We'll, dodge with you guys, though, and just go for, like, these one-sided, because the Red Blossom Scatter should do the job. I hope. Rather not taking the counter, even if it is only going to be a single coin, right? Let me get the Overbreathe. So you get countered. Alright, that's fine. Little bit confused about that. Mostly why Dawn wasn't the one to kill the guy on the bottom when she was left most on the dashboard compared to Ishmael, and they were staggered, so it wasn't a matter of flashing. Ooh. That is unfortunate. You block at least, and you're not very staggered. Just have our people who are bleeding a bit not do anything. Yeah. You can't do anything, we just have you guys do the job then. Good work. Yeah, you've actually got a fair bit of bleed too. I mean, I guess I should... It's fine if you take some bleed damage, actually. I've come to the realization. You're going first again. That's interesting. I don't know why Faust keeps on skipping the line. And no, Ishmael skipped the line beforehand, but you know what I mean. A little bit of line skipping going on. I don't know if it's because there's speed ties going on. It's just going for the right instead of the left, but it might be. Healing. That's helpful, at least. This could be haste, which would be nice, but yeah, not very possible for us. Well, we're all taking HP and SP damage. Unfortunate. Could heal up if we wanted to. But healing is for cowards, undeniably so. What do we want? Rusted Muzzle, Stone Tomb. I'll take Stone Tomb. No, that's bad. Stone Tomb's only good if you plus it, because then it doubles poise gain. Oh, we actually got lucky. We can do both. Oh. And as expected, no healing. Who do you think we are? Some kind of cowards who heal? No. Can we have fluid sack? I think so, right? Yeah, I don't think I changed fast stuff at all. We can get a little bit of healing then. You gotta defend. We really can't live being low HP on a lot of our people in a run where we have to defend so frequently. Okay, fluid sack time. A little bit of healing, a little bit of SP healing, make up for the Broken Wings event. Okay, nice. How swell. What a quaint outcome. Yeah, they're mostly all staggered. The only one who isn't staggered is the one we're defending against, I think. Wasn't really paying that much attention, but I think so. Yeah, that's fine. You don't take any damage. You're bleeding a little bit, but only a little. A little bit of bleed never killed anyone. Lies. Oh, and you can't do anything again, so you don't even need to worry about that 4 bleed 5 count. And down they go. So now we've got some Pegatule to peck at. I should probably do... Yeah, I'm gonna probably do Kim this run, I think. I was thinking about it. I guess I'll have to see if it's a... No, I think I'm just gonna go for Kim, the final boss this time. It's been like, what, 2 or 3 times without Kim? Technically speaking, yeah. Yeah. Has been 3 if you include the Fathoms Day. You guys can't do much here. You can dodge at least. That's nice. We do like dodging. Yeah, you got this. You can't do much of anything, so I guess you can just resist someone who's not going to do much damage to you. Everyone's going to do decent damage to you. Interesting. And that's not that much. Okay, resist that guy. Evade that guy. Then we just land some blacks with everyone else. And that's pretty good. Oof. Nice. Okay, we don't win these after all, it seems. My bad. I had faith in Zweibrodian. And that really was a really fatal mistake on my part. In what situation should you have faith in Zweibrodian? The answer is for the bit, of course. And yeah, the Master Evasion tank at work. Well, he's gonna get a little more evasion tanking off, so have fun. Yeah, sure, just dodge that guy. Actually, no, I kind of want to dual strike that guy. Dodge that guy. Okay. Harpoon. Whack. 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 Oh, explode. Okay, now we're fine. That was a neutral, so the explosion was potentially justified. And no fours. Okay. You cannot do it. Okay. You've got aggro and no one went for you. It's only 2 aggro, I guess. Is it even from you? Why does your skill 1 give you 2 aggro? What does 2 aggro even do? That's like nothing, right? Very fitting for this idea, I suppose. It gets like nothing. Sure, and then overbreathe you since you're weak to lust. Cool, looks good. Absolute Resonance of Pride. Not that it's necessary, but we do trigger the passive of Ishmael here. Potentially can trigger that if we get the kill. Don't remember how likely she was to get the kill, but I mean, it's an enemy weak to Pride, so it's pretty doable, yeah. You're weak to Pride, land a couple hits. No, you barely survived though, unfortunate. So close, yet so far. You're bleeding a lot. And Rodion gets a kill, though. That's some sanity lost for Ishmael. Riveting stuff. You guys can't do anything this turn? Okay, so we got 4 attacks. Gotta make the most of those 4 attacks. By that, I mean, we're just gonna have you kill someone so you get your sanity back up. You get a kill, and then I guess you just go for the Moonlit Blade Dance. Actually, probably the Acupuncture, really. No, we can't get Pride Resistance, that's fine. We'll do that then. Okay. Alright. Weak to Slash, so we kill. And Harpoon Obsession is very overkill here. Oh, dies to bleed. I don't know if that counts as a kill for Ishmael. I guess we'll be able to tell when we look at her sanity. 41? I feel like that counts as a kill for her then, right? Well, it's just you guys left, so we'll do a little bit of that. Let Ishmael get the kill, make sure her sanity's nice and fine. Field sanity there. We've got a sanity passive on someone. I think we have Base Honglu, who's probably the one doing it. Yeah, you're so real for that, Captain Ishmael. Yes, Captain. Whatever you say when a captain is saying something true. Well, frog time. Rivet. It's annoying. The croaking it makes isn't even a rivet, and I guess it is a toad, not a frog. So maybe that's why my mockery is unjustified. It's inaccurate. Well, you hit the body since you're not going to do too much to this guy. Yeah. Get that part. We'll just focus the weaknesses a little bit, probably. I know Nick doesn't hit like a particular weakness. That's fine. They just do whatever. We do those. We redirect you. That should work. That works. Okay, looks good. And no one tripped on a pebble this turn, so we're pretty set on that front. Nope. The 5 sanity down really makes a big difference, eh? That's fine. Faust is fine. Faust is she. Okay, harpoon this guy. Decent damage. Right is almost broken. And this was going for the body, right? I think so, yeah. So not very much damage, but that's fine. It's Panada Party. It doesn't do much. Okay, red eye. We could harpoon obsession the right eye again. I like that idea. We'll do it. You're on evasion duty. You can just evade, like, left eye or something. Sounds good. Dominating there. Neutral, sure. Do that, redirect with the evade. Okay. Get that bleed going. Get that clash loss going. Not that I'm shocked. I went for these bad clashes because, like, It's the IDs that are just kind of here for the ride, right? Yeah, we just demolished that eye. Okay, cool. Swinging your eye around like a menace. This funny guy. This funny guy. Hey, this guy's got a little bit left. Who is it going for? You? Oh, you. Okay, I see. You can finish the job, then. Sure. Oh, you can't do much this turn. Okay, you're gonna block this one then, I think. And, the other one's going for Sinclair, who can take it. Actually, we could have him dodge, too, for the sake of the bit. And then we can have you finish that eye off, since it's low already. Sounds good. Stack the bleed on something that doesn't matter. On the eye, which can't attack again, so that's why it's so pointless. Also, I do realize that the dodge was the wrong play, since Sinclair's at like negative 35 sanity now, so can't really make the most of it, can he? He's gonna roll tails and get hit anyways. And you make corrode from that? No, it wasn't that much SP damage to him. That's alright then. Well, you are just gonna chill from now on, I think. Yeah. You can actually win clashes without using anything fancy. That's a favored. I'll take that. Acupuncture is favored? Better than Moonlit? Yeah, makes sense. Well then, which eye is which? Right eye is weak to Wrath, okay. Then hit the right eye. The left eye could use some bleed, though, for the bit. Sure thing. We have broken the eyes, we just gotta punch it in its gut after this next turn, and then we should just be able to beat the body to death. Get a bunch of bleed on the process, hopefully. So that if it does survive, we can just kind of bleed it out. Normal thing to say when talking about a frog, I think. Right? Okay, that's a little bit of a start for the bleed, though. He will stop its crying from coming forth. You got best odds. Yeah. Yep. Then it's a bleed turn. Ooh, everyone can attack this turn. Excellent. Excellent. And there we go. That'll work. Went for some, like, skill 1s and stuff when we could have gone for skill 2, because, like, Wrath means more bleed, or 3 coins is more bleed than 2 coins, for Faust's sake. Because we don't care about the red plum blossoms too much, as much as we care about the pure, bleed. Not that I think either matters that much, given how low this thing is. Yeah. Oh! That was his attack. Convenient. Faust actually has, like, Blade Lineage Faust has a really solid skill 1. Being a 3 coin, that's like a +3. That's not bad at all. Definitely don't want sinking if we're gonna be taking... If we're gonna be fighting Kim, because Midwinter Nightmare makes Kim so much worse. He's never going to positive sanity. Just saying, lost stuff in general is really bad if your end goal is to fight Kim. We can, like, middle path this. Yeah, sure, I like the idea of middle path. We can take this instead of Jun, and that's probably going to be much more enjoyable. Alright, sounds well. And I guess another goal of ours here is we're going to try and get Mariachi Sinclair back into positive sanity. And we'll see how likely that goes. It'll happen eventually as long as we just keep on killing enemies, but his dodge isn't going to do very much for him. It's a 3+3, actually. If the thing gets, like, tails and stuff, we'll still be fine. That's something. I almost staggered that guy with a single one of those. Okay, you guys have aid. Yeah, the paralysis. Endcore people are never fun to use, like, dodges and or use blocks and stuff against. How did that guy get some of the heads? Because they'll just get the paralysis and bleed on you and stuff, and it'll be rude. Okay, this is a good turn. There we go. Get the Nebulizer with the Pride Absolute Resonance, get a little bit of a Wrath, or the Pride Resonance, not Absolute Resonance, but get a little bit of Wrath, Absolute Resonance off too. Wrath is good for the bleed, thanks to Wound Clear it after all. And, you know, Sinclair's not doing bad on Sanity now. He's getting up there, right? That'll be more Sanity for him. Yeah, look at that. He's at 11 now. My boy is so sane. He's so sane. Super cute. On you. Yeah. That's what I thought. I was checking to make sure. I'm pretty sure Captain was the only one of the Pride defense, and she was the one forced to defend this turn, unfortunately. Wanted to see if they get, you know, the Nebulizer trigger again for the bit. There the Inquisitors go, though. And that was a risky encounter. More like unrisky encounter, am I right? Where was the risk in that? Although, I'd take my leave now, but you still have like 10 more minutes with me before I take my leave, so I'll have fun with that. Some of these guys, of course. No one needs to dodge this turn, that's good. If you can hit one of these Wrath guys, it could do decent-ish damage. Decent damage as far as, you know, she's concerned, which still isn't like the most, but it's something, right? Okay, you clash there. Yeah, acupuncture. And then you can not party that. Okay. Not a bad turn. Especially since no one had to dodge, evade, counter. We don't have a counter on this team, but the point still stands. You're sanity back from clashing a little bit to make up for the fact that you're so mad that other people are getting kills and you're not. I'm sorry. This is a folk encounter, so we can give you at least one kill guaranteed, Ishmael. That'll make you feel so much more sane. She's so picky about that. She just loves the taste of flesh too much. And we will let her feast on the weird goop of these Pecatules and the weird... I don't know. I really should not be thinking about what Pecatule tastes like. That's more so your guys' job. Some of you in particular. You know who you are. Sounded a lot more, you know, accusatory than I meant it to be, but, point still stands, I think. Alright, you gotta dodge. Cool. Yeah, Red Plum Blossom Scatter, just nice. I don't know how we got 2 tails, you know, out of those 4 coins rolled, but we did. Not something to worry too much about, I don't think. Just a little odd. Nice. Nice, dude. Both these guys both resist Wrath, so it's a little rough trying to use, you know, strong Wrath attacks on him, but that's alright. We can push through. They'll perish. We shall taste their flesh. They'll yield their flesh and we'll taste it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, eat them. Only we had, you know, Lantern Dawn to actually eat these guys, but, that's fine. I don't think we need to. I don't think it's necessary to, you know, eat the Pecatule. Why do I keep on bringing this up? I don't know. I'm not even sure what keeps on bringing me to this topic in the first place. I don't know, I'm tired, I guess. It's how it goes sometimes. Well, these guys are almost all done for. Your big gap in speeds there, but no fours, so I'll take it. And we do this and they should all die, right? I think so. Oh yeah, you bleed to death, which means you don't necessarily count as a kill for Ishmael? You might, though. I don't remember. Either way, Ishmael's Sandy went down a little bit from those other kills, so that's fine. Event time. Oh yeah, mileposts. Riveting. Or riveting. No, fight, then event, then fight, then event, then shop, then Kim. Okay. That's a memorable enough pattern. Don't think I need to prepare flashcards for that one. Or maybe I should for safety. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay. Don't like that too much. Oh well, not much I can do about it beyond, you know, just hope we're fine. It would be really funny if we lost. I don't think I've lost one of these, you know, randomized runs before, unless you count the one where I technically didn't complete the conditions because I didn't do the final floor fast enough. When I did, like, the time pre-script one. Come on. Alright, that's how it works when you, use defensive skills against mass attacks. It's not great. Hopefully we don't need to do that too much. Speaking of defensive skills, we've got a defensive skill here. How's it looking? It's not against a mass attacks, you know, that's a big plus. And we'll trigger the passive that does nothing since Ishmael's not attacking this turn. Much less Ishmael killing. Ishmael definitely Ishmael probably could have killed one of these this turn, maybe. They're weak to Pierce after all. Oh, staggered for Dawn. It makes sense. She's a she ID. They get staggered a lot. That's their gimmick, because you're supposed to get them below half HP, and then you're supposed to, like, not heal them, but there's too much healing for me to worry about that too much. I'd much rather her survive. Oh, and you're just gonna kill this guy, who we're gonna probably kill first, right? No, you're gonna kill him first. Alright, that's fine then. You'll get some healing from that. Enjoy eating your compatriot. We get to throw some hands at the guy who ate his friend, at least, with Sinclair. That's something. And we should be mostly fine in this fight. Most of them are dead. Only a little bit of dodging to do. Yeah. Okay, seems good. Ladder, nice. Then you get the kills, so it's just the other guy left. This is the guy who ate his friend, I believe? I don't know for sure. I wasn't fully paying attention to which one's which, but that's what I think. Well, either way, whether or not you did or didn't kill your friend, we're gonna kill you because that one guy died. And Captain Ishmael does not take kindly when other people take her kills. Even if it's an enemy that takes a kill from her. Ah, the mass attack spam eagle gift. How swell. We're gonna send Merso in here simply because he's negative 20 sanity, so it's funny to send him in. This might just be more crabs. Not necessarily, but I wouldn't be shocked. Could be like some other random Pure Speak fight. Okay, let's throw spinners. That works. You block. We haven't used any 7-target egos this fight. Or this run. And you know, it feels like it's about time for one, clearly. Especially because it gives poise to allies, and we're running a poise team, so might as well. Nice. The waves will lay waste to everything in our way. Yeah, they sure will. Especially with the crit. Like 100-ish damage per. Yeah, they're all dead. Yeah. A little bit of massacre. I guess it's to be expected. All of that from a single attack. Yeah, you just did that, Ishmael. Why are you acting so surprised? I guess it's normal Ishmael reacting to Captain Ishmael, reacting to the ego, reacting to the whatever I'm trying to say. I don't know. We get a shop here. Let's see if we can get some poise stuff for some good skill changes. Cigarette holder, sure. That's good. Rodion, no. Riker, no. We can take the horseshoe. That's nice. That's quaint. And then Ishmael, we can give her another skill 3 if we wanted to, or we can give her another skill 2. We'll give her another skill 2. It's funny too. And then Sticky Muck is also nice. We have a fair bit of Pierce in this team. And Kim time. We'll see how well this goes. See if we can poise Kim to death. Actually, until earlier today, I had never seen Kim's like second phase, or at least I don't think I ever acknowledged it. Because like when he's like below a certain amount of HP, he's got a different phase where he like starts like healing self with attacks and weird stuff like that. And I'd never seen that before because like he always dies too quickly for me. Hopefully that changes this time though. Would be funny. Actually, I got this. This works. I can clash with the one going for you. Probably the paralyzer. We don't want paralysis. And then you redirect both of those. We'll pursue them to the end with you, simply so that we can get that nebulizer to proc, and that should be good. Looks good. Very solid stuff. Should be able to prevent you from getting too much sanity. I don't think we have any sanity reducing ego gifts, but I might be wrong. I kind of autopilot do things sometimes. And get some more bleed going. Yeah, we're gonna bleed this guy so much. Like, catch breath is more bleed count. And this isn't bleed count, unfortunately, so he's about to run out of bleed, I think. Unfortunate, yeah. Well, that's fine. What is cast will be more bleed. We can build up bleed again. And you're super weak to what is cast due to being weak to both Pride and Slash. My main reason for using it was winning the Clash and getting the Pride resonance going, but it's also just pretty solid damage. 90, decent. Nothing like too insane, but I wasn't really looking for anything too insane, I don't think. Canto just full send one side you. I also forgot to see, I don't know if anyone had 4 speed that last turn. Someone probably did, though. I probably forgot about the pre-script again, and I feel bad about that. Yeah. Oh well. I need to remember again. I'm turning my brain on. I'm not gonna make that mistake again. Promise. I promise. Can't get Nebulizer this turn. Alright, that's fine. Or we could if we egoed a bunch, but can't do it easily, so we basically can't do it all, right? We'll throw this on, sure. It's funny. It's Wrathic. It triggers Sun Shower. It gets you more bleed count because it's a Wrath. Oh. Oh, they mentioned that in the patch notes, didn't they? Or at least I saw someone else mention that. I think, yeah, huh. I didn't think I realized that was an issue. But I think it was mentioned in patch notes now that I think about it now, but I hadn't realized it or something. Well, there's the stagger anyways. Here's the kicker. Here's the bleeder. Yeah, you're not standing a chance. You're not surviving a turn of being staggered with a team like this. Because we've got another Harpoon of Obsession with Kim's name on it. And even if you do survive next turn, you're going to be at 99 bleed by that point, without a doubt. Especially because we're going to land some crits, we're getting the red plums to benefit a little bit. That sort of thing. We'll read you Harpoon of Obsession, Moonlit Blade Dance. Yeah, just keep on throwing attacks in here, and that should work. Anytime we crit, even with non-bleed stuff, it just is more bleed thanks to Red Plum Blossoms. Although that's about to run out. We'll inflict a little more with Faust, but not a lot. I don't think, because I think she inflicts it like on crit, but it's only like 1, so she's like net neutral on the Plum Blossoms on crit. Yeah, you live the scatter? Splatter. You do. You die to the moths, so okay. Fair enough. I also forgot to check for 4s again. I probably just entirely ignored the pre. I checked turn 2, right? And there was no 4s that turn. Let's just say, I, paid penalty attention to the pre-script, and anytime it was a 4 and I didn't notice it, it was actually like a 3.9 or something, but it can't display 3.9. I think that's a good excuse to use, and it's a very believable one, too. And give me my 3 Battle Pass levels, 100 manager experience, all that good stuff. Pass level 1,175. Nice. Excited to see where I'll be when the season ends, although chances are I'm not going to grind super hard at all this season anymore. I might. I probably should, because I need to have enough boxes going into the next season to be fine. And I don't know if I will. Well, anyways, extraction time. See what we get. If we get anything special at all. I'd definitely be down to get some random, like, duplicate 3-stars or something. Like, you give me a 3-star for a Sinner, and then I'll have enough of their shards probably, like, uptime, like, a Teth or ego from them. Because there's still plenty of Teths and Ds I need to thread spin. I got Faust yesterday as a 3-star from the Pen Bowl, but that's not something I missed Wishing Karen. Okay, I see. But that's not really someone I particularly... I don't have any egos to uptime, or I've already uptied all of hers. Actually, I don't know if I have. I might be lying. No, I think I just don't have enough shards even with that, right? That was the thing? Yeah, 84. I think I'd need... Yeah, I think I need 90 for this. Yeah. I'll probably get there in time. But yeah, randomizer is doing better. I'm not fully sure if I'll post this version yet until I tweak some things. I really want to make it working properly. Because, you know, the bugs currently bother me a bit. I just wanted to record this video because, you know, it's something I had started working on a couple weeks ago and I finally wanted to finish it. Maybe I'll clean up my coding, who knows. I probably need to find better ways to, like, loop things. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!